Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. Watch my cape. Well, my poncho. It's a little creepy. Anyway, in the last part, we were kind of forced to leave the Divine Beast Cave. And this part, what we're going to do is actually go ahead and edit our little village. First things first, let's go ahead and place Macho's house. You want to place it as close as you can to the cave. I typically place it here. You don't have to if you don't want to. Gopher's buggy. He wants to be near a lot of people, so it doesn't really matter where you place him. I'll place him there for the sake of convenience. Nathan's house, or Tone's house, or my house, whatever you want to call it. As so long as it is facing the north, which apparently is where the sun rises in this game. Doesn't matter where else it's placed, just as long as it's facing the north. Then Mom will be happy. And then Peggy's house, close to the pond, preferably. So right here is good. And then as for Claude's house, it doesn't really matter. But as of right now, I'm trying to place them close to each other. There we go. Let's go ahead and connect these few houses. Now, we don't have enough road to connect to our house, too, so what we're going to have to do is cheat the system. And make a river like this. Actually, we need one more river. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the bridges. There, one there, and one there. Move, remove. And we're still short one road. I fixed it. And that'll give us the proper number. Actually, could have just... There we go. And then, that, if we check the Giorama status, it won't say anything because we still need to complete their houses, really. But, now we can go ahead and go around. And, well, they do have treasures for us. Here's some bread. Here's some tasty water. Looks to be it. Hey, Macho. Ah, Nathan. I missed you, man. Your smile really brightens my day. How should I rebuild Naroon? Fighting is what a man should live for. It's a basic fact of life, right? Yeah, that just means he's right next to it. Tell me how to rebuild your house. Look, don't forget to expand my room. And the barbell. Put that outside. In other words, he needs actually, he needs the auxiliary room. Speed +2. Okay, thank you, time of the day, for announcing yourself. Mic is on, right? Yes. Anyway, what's up, Odd Gaffer? Hi, Nathan. This is Odd Gaffer's item shop. Come by anytime. However, you can see that he's not selling anything as of yet. We need to complete his store first. A fluffy donut, which, believe it or not, increases defense. Nathan's favorite. Increases Nathan's defense. To be perfectly honest, donuts are practically my favorite food, but I do love pizza better. Now our defense is up to 10. I think that is a random number between something like 2 and 10 or something for defense increase, so that's a good number. Sup, Dyke? Nathan, you're safe too. Well, that's good. What kind of bastard did this to us? I'm not entirely sure. Tell me how to rebuild your house. I'd like the wheel of the buggy to be outside. It's a part I used to repairing Odd Gaffer's buggy. The old man must think I own a repair shop or something. How should I rebuild Naroon? You know I like fishing, don't you? Right, see, he's saying that he wants to be right next to the pond, but we are next to it. He's just saying that because he wants his house to be complete. Now, we do need to find Camacho, wherever the hell he is. Probably inside. What's up, bro? Thank you, Nathan. Say, what happened on the day of the festival anyway? I remember a light flash from the sky, and the houses disappeared. After that, I don't remember anything. You're putting a little ball. It must have been cramped in there. How should I rebuild? I like the house to be someplace where I don't have to go far for a good workout. In other words, not far from Divine Beast Cave. Tell me how to rebuild your house. A fence and a lamp would be nice. We got stuff any decent person would have, you know? I get you. Let's go ahead and make the man's wish come true. But we have to go into edit mode first. As you can see, we now have all those question marks unlocked. So let's go ahead and place each one individually. We need the barbell. And there we go. Macho's house is complete. And there's an event going on there. And you will see, after, of course, I do place a few more items. Because he wants his wheel. So let's go down and go inside. Whoa, Nathan, you've done it! Thanks to you, our house is back to normal again. Here, this is for you. Keep it. And we get a Stonebreaker. There is an off chance that Camacho will give you the Macho Sword, which will basically have a status on it that lets it get ABS faster. Uh-oh. Hey, that's mine! Hey, bro! What do you think you're doing? Like I always tell you, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. That's how things between big brothers and little brothers should be. Grr. I can't take this anymore, bro. We're gonna settle this with a battle. Oh, really? Ready when you are. I see a chest. Can I go in there? Guys? Oh, man. I hope they're okay. Either way, the Stonebreaker's basically good against rock-based monsters. Anyway. Speed plus 3, very useful. There's another chest back here. Attack plus 3. Very useful indeed. Actually, I've yet to put that sapphire on the bastard. Let's go ahead and do that. Diorama part. Oh, diorama weapon. Customize. Sapphire. Increases magic power, wind, and marine killer. Actually, anti-sky. So this is what our weapon looks like as of yet. If we check build up, we need all that. We need thunder, not wind, and we need mage killer. But the sapphire is useful because it does increase magic power, so I'm not complaining. And who knows, maybe later in the build-up process it will require wind. But I won't upgrade it just yet. Not yet, at least. Either way, let's go inside here. Oh wow, there's a lot here. There's a bomb. There's a speed plus 2. There's no big guy, though. I wonder where he could have gone. All things considered, oh, there he is. Hey, Nathan! I thought I was finished when I was put inside that weird bubble. Anyway, tell me how to rebuild your house. Don't forget the box of candies. That's most important. Jeez. See what I mean? I'm actually just gonna take... I think we'll be fine. Anyway, he wants his candy box, so there he goes. I will bug Gaffer here in a second, but... Anyway, let's head inside. Rotten bastard, sleep. Come on now. Lazy fat ass. Anyway, let's go ahead and go talk to Odd Gaffer. Tell me how to rebuild your house. This is totally your house. Oh, could you help me? Of course, what we need for a shop are goods and a sign. Put the sign on the buggy's roof and the goods on a carpet so that they won't get soiled. Of course, of course. Here are the supplies. Oh, wait. First things first, I need to be in edit mode. What am I thinking? Anyway, place that there, and he does need a sign, so place that there. And there's an event going on there, too. Now, before I go there, I'm going to save, just in case things go awry. Yes, this will take a little while since it's creating a new file. Oh, there we go. And we've been playing for a total of 2 hours, which makes sense. We've been playing for the equivalent of like 3 parts, and I've been pausing here and there. Tasty water, bread. Yeah, as you can see, as you can definitely tell, we're filling up our slots very quickly. We're already halfway full, and that doesn't include our quick select items. Now, what happens when you cross that means the event will occur. So, or talk to him. Ah, good. How's this, Gaffer? Not quite right yet. To the right. More to the right. You're a slave driver, Gaffer. Jeez. Thank you for waiting. Thanks to you, I can at last reopen my shop. It's not well stocked yet, but I can give you excellent service. Come visit my shop anytime, Nathan. Now, is the store open? What do you need? Now, if you just went ahead and finished this shop off straight away, he would only sell a limited inventory of items. However, since Pike was nearby, Pike was able to fiddle with the sign rather than Gaffer himself, and in turn, Gaffer didn't break his back. Now, this is what I want right here. Drawn's Feather allows quick movement inside dungeon, breaks after a while. Additionally, I also want to sell these, because if we check, 40, 40, 50, 50, 40. They're not worth a whole lot, but I do want to sell them anyway, because they will give us a bit of money. Now, if you ever need more money, you can always sell a power-up powder, but I tend to use those for other uses. Fishing lures are especially pricey. So if you have too many of those, you can go ahead and sell those. I'm going to try to keep as many of those as I can, because another way to get gems is to fish, but we don't have a fishing pole yet, so I can't demonstrate that. I think that's good for now. I want to get rid of this manual at some point, because it is taking up inventory space. You can also sell your weapons, not that I recommend... Ooh. I think that's only worth so much because of the fact that it's got those gems on it. But now that Odd Gaffer has opened his store, you basically can't get free items anymore from the mayor. So you're SOL if you are low on money and you need a bunch of repair powder, because this is how much you need. About that much. I'm not kidding. You need a lot of those. Escape powder's nice to have, but it's more essential to have some revival powder here and there. I'm good on bread. I do want a Drawn's Feather. And we'll buy another one of those. There we go. And that's how we're going to be set up for a while. Now, a gold bullion, item price, no change. Goodbye with extra money. That's just, it's basically there in case you don't want to lose half your cash if you end up stepping on one of those bad things. It's money insurance, basically. You also won't lose it, because when you do wipe out your party, you do lose half your cash, which is not a good thing. Either way, that's all we wanted, so let's leave. And yeah, this is Odd Gaffer's store. Now let's go bug our mother. And actually, if we do check our Georama analysis, we do have 25% of the requests done. I don't think Gaffer is satisfied yet, but we will satisfy him eventually. Either way, you would think we couldn't open this, but we can. Got some bread. It is night. The 2 moons should be rising at some point. They're not already rising, as is. That's not it. I thought they were. Just must have headed inside. Now, for the time being, if you don't fully complete the house yet, got some bread there. As you can see, the stray cat is all the way over here. Meow. Meow. Blah. Blah. That does sound like a llama, actually. But yeah, that's where the animals are. So that means Mama's upstairs. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna bug you, Mom. Nathan, you're alright? Oh, good. Don't worry me anymore, please. Anyway, how should I rebuild Norun? Let's see, it'd be lovely if the morning sun would come in from the upstairs window and wake me up. Now, the upstairs window, as you can see, is right there. So, since the entrance in proportion, that means the upstairs window is facing the left side of the building, if you look at it from the perspective of entering. Tell me how to rebuild your house. It's your own house, Nathan. Our house had a chimney, and it had a storage room. Don't you remember what our house was like? I remember how our house was like. Chimney and the upstairs storage. There we go. As you can see, we do have a spare lamp, but that's not necessarily of too big of importance. Let's go ahead and check out the event that's going on. Oh, good. You came just in time. Look! A little kitty cat wandered in here. Oh, great. I'm not much of a cat person. Nathan, let's give this kitty a name, okay? And this cat is called Xiao, which is, I'm thinking, Chinese pronunciation. Xiao, the kitty cat, is very unique, because as you can see, cat girl. That is both going to foreshadow, as well as telling the gender of this little cat. I can't think of any good names, so we will definitely stay with Xiao. Xiao? Yeah, Xiao. Here we go, Xiao. Xiao! That's a good name. Your name is Xiao. Hi, Xiao. Nah. Either way, go back inside. Now, remember what Mr. I'm Lloyd said. He gave us that changing potion for a reason, you know. What's in here? Repair powder. Very useful. He said that with this, we can get our little kitty cat here to pay the favor. The eyes want to tell something. Whew. Should we trust him? I hope this isn't poison. I don't want to kill the cat. Changes animal to human. Well, here it goes. Mr. Lloyd wants you to repay my favor for saving your rear, so drink this up. What's going on? Oh, snappers! What? What's this? Whoa, I'm like totally a human. How'd you do it, Master? Are you a wizard? No. Oh, hell, never mind. Well, anyways, Xiao wants to help Master with the adventure. Please, can I? Please, please, please? Say yes, say yes! Fine. Xiao has become an ally. That's a little weird. Could you get off my leg? Oh, is that a new friend? I haven't seen her around here. It's complicated. Nathan. Now, crap. You again. Go into a pit and die, you old bastard. It's been a while, eh, Nathan? So you have an ally to help you through your adventure. Let me give you some tips about... I know allies. The only place you can call for allies is inside a dungeon. In other words, on the overworld, you're always playing as, Tone, or Nathan, or whatever you named him. As you advance deeper in the dungeon, it may become so hard that you can't finish it without some help. Run situation that you can't handle. It's a good idea, yeah. Happy to help you. However, you're only one with the power of the Atlas Amelia. You're the only one that can break the seal. Atlas, so long, ha ha ha. Yeah. May this be the last time we talk. Either way, as he's just stated, Xiao has joined us. Let's go ahead and check Xiao out. Xiao, defensive 1, and she uses slingshots. She's got 60 HP, and the same amount of water as we have. So, she's basically a range character. I think some people would argue she's the better of the two characters because she's ranged. But I like to beg to differ that the main character, Tone, is definitely a better character, in my opinion. Either way, like I said, she uses slingshots, made from carving wood, default weapon. All default weapons are unbreakable. Now, Xiao's attack power is based on range, and no matter what she's fighting, every time she pulls back the string of her slingshot, she will waste 1 weapon HP. That's it. I promise you. I'm not kidding. Either way, at this point, we need to go back into Dron's little hidey hole, or Divine Beast Cave, and get across that gap. Now, it is commonly known that cats are very acrobatic as well as very agile. Well, agile, I suppose, if you want to get grammar Nazi on my rear. So let's put that theory to the test. I know she's human, but Xiao should be able to jump this gap. Now, if you hit select in a dungeon, you will come to this. This is basically an ally menu where you can switch out your allies. This does not require stand-in powder. Stand-in power is required if you happen to fall in combat. Anyway, the only difference between Xiao and you is that if you go into first person and hold the X button, you basically get aim. I think that's a little... Oh no, that's her fingers. I was like, that's a little disproportioned. Anyway, you can just kind of aim this way. So, I mean, it's kind of weird. You can't move, though, sadly. I wish you could, but... Like I said, only 1 weapon HP each time you shoot. Anyway, can you jump this? Jeez. Wish I could do that. Okay, switch back to me. And here's Drown's Crest. They put it over on the other side of the river, so that way if you're hacking, you can't just, you know, jump across, grab it, proceed without Xiao. I'm actually pretty sure that you can't do that without Xiao anyway, so let's go ahead and proceed. Granted, if you were hacking, you could just practically go to the last floor of the dungeon anyway. Welcome to the next floor. Basement 9 has nothing weird going on, but first thing is first, let's go ahead and stack our items. Actually, rather than having water there, because the water animation does take a little while, we'll put the revival powder there. Revival powder, basically revive from dying conditions. If, say, Nathan falls in combat and we switch to Xiao, we can go ahead and drag and drop the revival powder on top of Nathan. Or we could have it in the active items slots, and if Nathan or Xiao were to fall, whichever one was out at the time, they would instantly come back to life, resuming combat like nothing happened. Very useful indeed. Anyway, let's put that extra right there. Take that off. Go down, get Dron's Feather, and there we go. Now, Dron's Feather works like this. Notice how we run normally? Well, this is what happens when we use it. This is considerably faster and is so much more useful. I mean, it's much easier to get away from enemies, even. That's like the best part. Anyway, we've got some more windmill blades. Oh, crap. Let's grab that. I'm actually starting to run out of voice for tonight. Thankfully, this will be the last time I record, so... Well, for tonight. Not, like, forever. Premium chicken. That is a really rare item for this early in the game. Premium chicken basically is a full heal. Alright, we need Xiao here. I'm actually going to use her to take on the statue dog and mimic when we get around to it. Either way. Oh. That's ironic. Wait a minute. This is... Okay, so apparently we're gonna, like, glitch through where we came in. Yep. Oh, Mimic Breaker. That's pretty useful. Anyway, if you try to open this, yeah, Xiao can't touch Atla. But switch back to Nathan. And yep. This is why I say the main character is more useful, because there's just a ton more Atla than any other situations. However, once you run out of Atla to collect, I suppose that does make the main character pretty useless. Peggy. Oh, Mimic. Okay, that bastard's about to bite me. What do we got here? Trees. Run away. And a Thunder Gem. Obviously another one of those kind of... Oh, that's a ghost. Ghosts are undead, so hitting them, you know, with a holy weapon, good idea. Let's see. I'm actually starting to get tired, too. Some magical crystal. Let's get Drawn's Crest and exit the dungeon so I can save and quit, so I then get some sleep so I can record tomorrow. Small Windmill 2, which, you know, since we're here. Let's see, Peggy, sweet little girl. Our love interest. However, it seems to be that quickly becoming, Xiao will become the next love interest, or at least we will be her love interest. Yeah. Come here. There we go. And let's keep running. I don't know if there's any water in this floor. It'd be useful if there were. Gotcha. If you know when to time your strike, you can easily take down cave bats, else you're going to be using your charge attack often. Let's see. Sign? This is a different sign. Little jerk. Okay, I've about had it with you. Come here. Okay. As you see, you don't always have to lock on in order to damage an enemy. You can just swing your sword wildly, which is what I did originally. I see I'm getting thirsty, okay? Come here. Ah, Dino Slayer. Not particularly useful, but useful nonetheless. Yeah, you can definitely tell I'm needing some water. Just by the sound of my voice. Yeah, we're gonna have to jump this gap again. And while on the way back, I'll have Xiao go ahead and kill those jerks. Being a ranged character, she's not particularly useful in close range. Yep. The statue dog needs to stop guarding. Yeah, as you can see, she doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But the perk is that, in comparison, she could do more damage with less weapon points. Oh, jeez. He bites hard. Yeah, as you can see, I don't use revival powder often, so. Jerk, stop jumping around. Oop. There we go. He's fairly simple, but they're not all easy. There we go. Damn dog. Gotcha. Just drop endurance +1, which is useful still. Let's go ahead and use that bone key. I got a bone key to pick with you. There's no water at all on this floor. Here's where the last Atla is. Grab this. Laura's house, which I think, believe it or not, Laura is a fortune teller? Bugger off. Fine, I'll fight you. Not that way. Sure. Slingshots don't knock back enemies like swords or any other weapon. Don't you dare block like that. There we go. Because I'm not comboing, he doesn't know if to block or not. Now, he's going to be an idea to actually repair the weapon in a fight like this. Try and eat the repair powder. What's that going to do? Go. And there. Down for the count. Over and out. Toss them down. I really got the best of you. Damn it. I hate doing that. I always forget my items, my highlighters over that. Oh well. Either way, we do have Dron's Crest. We are at the 30-minute mark, so I am going to exit this dungeon. But just know that Slingshot Girl here, Xiao, is big time useful as our first range character. Granted, she doesn't do a lot of damage, but that can be easily fixed with attack up attachments. Granted, you don't want to attach them to the default weapons, because like I said before, those aren't the best weapons to upgrade, but at the same time, they're not the worst. Just don't attach anything to them. Either way, I'm going to cut the part off right here. I'm feeling pretty drowsy. I'm also feeling... Oh, see? There are the 2 moons. I'm also feeling pretty odd in terms of, like, my throat. I think it's because I've been talking for a while. But I could be wrong. Either way. I thank you guys for watching. And in the next part, we will probably finish our excursion in the Divine Beast Cave. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next part.